Some spiritual rules are not written in books. They are whispered through intuition, passed down through elders, learned through heartbreak, confirmed through dreams, and sometimes discovered the hard way. Today, we're talking about 6 spiritual taboos you should never break, not because you should live in fear, but because once you start waking up spiritually, you realize something very quickly. Your energy is not something to play with. Your thoughts carry power. Your home carries energy. Your body holds memory. Your words open doors. And not everybody who smiles in your face is meant to have access to your field. So let's talk about the spiritual rules nobody really explains, but your intuition probably already knows. Hi, I'm Spiritual Sojourns, and I want to share these boundaries with you. Before we get into these, let me be clear. This is about awareness. This video is not about fear. This is not about paranoia. And this is not about thinking every object is attacking your spirit. This is about awareness, because spiritual maturity is not just about crystals, affirmations, or angel numbers. Spiritual maturity is also knowing what weakens your energy, what drains your peace, and what silently keeps you connected. These taboos are really energy boundaries, and the more spiritually sensitive you are, the more important they become. So let's get into it. Number 1, be careful accepting gifts from people you don't trust. Now, I'm not saying every gift is suspicious. Some people truly give from love, generosity, and kindness. But spiritually speaking, gifts can carry more than the object itself. They can carry intention, they can carry obligation, they can carry emotional hooks, they can carry energetic residue. Sometimes a gift is not really a gift. Sometimes it is an invisible string wrapped in pretty paper. Have you ever received something and felt uneasy? You didn't know why. It looked nice. They smiled. But something in your body said, no, that's not always anxiety. That is discernment. Because energy does not need words to announce itself. Some people give because they love you. Some people give because they want access. Some people give because they want control. They want to stay attached to your life even after their presence no longer belongs there. So the spiritual lesson here is simple. Do not let guilt override your intuition. If a gift feels heavy or off, you are allowed to decline it. You are not obligated to keep something just because someone handed it to you. Sometimes the blessing is realizing your spirit rejected it first. Number 2, be careful what you manifest during emotional peaks. Your energy is amplified when your emotions are intense. When you are angry, heartbroken, jealous, or fearful, your focus becomes louder. And spiritually, your focus is a signal. That's why you have to be careful what you repeatedly think and speak when your nervous system is activated. If your mind says, I'll fail, you may think you are rejecting the experience, but energetically, you are still feeding it with attention. What you resist persists. So during emotional peaks, pause. Do not make permanent declarations from temporary fear. Do not manifest from panic. Instead say, this is not my final reality. I will not feed what I am trying to release. Your emotions are powerful. Use them consciously. Number 3, be mindful of the music you allow into your energy. Music is not just entertainment. It is vibration, memory, programming, frequency. A song can change your mood in seconds. It can take you back to an old wound, an old mindset you worked hard to outgrow. That is why some songs feel good to your ego, but terrible for your spirit. You can play the wrong playlist and suddenly feel anxious. Ask yourself, does this song elevate me or pull me backward? Does it open my heart or reopen my wound? Your inputs matter. Choose music that supports the version of you that you are becoming. Some songs remind your spirit who still has access. Number 4, cleanse your energy before entering your home. Do not bring the entire outside world into your home without cleansing. Your home should feel like peace recognizes you when you walk in. Before you fully enter, release the day. Work energy, traffic energy, random stranger energy. If you are sensitive or empathic, you may absorb more than you realize. That's why spiritual traditions have rituals like washing your hands, changing your clothes, or saying a prayer before entering sacred space. It does not have to be complicated. The point is intention. Do not let your home become a storage unit for everyone else's energy. Create a transition ritual. Before you fully enter, release the day. Your home should feel like peace recognizes you when you walk in. Number 5, do not keep feeding. Soul ties. You are trying to break. You cannot cut a cord while decorating your life with the rope. Some people say they release them, but they still have the photos, the messages, the fake "I'm just checking their page" routine. No. A soul tie is broken by repeated decisions. Every time you stop replaying the memory or romanticizing the wound, that is cord cutting too. Sometimes the most powerful release is deleting the message or removing the object. Your future cannot enter a room decorated for your past. Number 6, be mindful of what you call into your space. This includes your words, your jokes, your rituals, and your repeated thoughts. Some traditions warn against whistling after dark. Whether literal or symbolic, the message matters. Be careful what you invite. Your words are not just descriptions, they are instructions. Your sound is vibration. Be mindful of what you keep calling toward you. Speak life over your home. Speak protection over your body. Your voice is a spiritual tool. Use it like one. The deeper truth about these taboos, they are not about fear. They are about awareness. Your energy and your peace are sacred. Not everything deserves access to you. The more spiritually awake you become, the more you realize protection is not always loud. Sometimes protection is silence. Sometimes it is saying, "I don't know why this feels wrong, but I trust myself enough to listen." That is maturity. Stop apologizing for being sensitive to energy. Your sensitivity is information. Always remember, keep elevating.